Ahoy! Today we're talking about free stuff that you can earn in Smite either right now or in the next season, depending on, well, if you're among the lucky ones that already have the feature. Hirez announced some stuff, we're gonna look at the in-game version of that as well and everything, but let's begin with the announcement. Season 8 Viewer Store updates. Divine Deities. We are excited to announce that the Viewer Store will be returning in Season 8. Players will be able to carry over up to 75k viewer points earned this year into next season, so if you have more than that, be sure to hit up the Viewer Store ASAP and spend your points. Very important, otherwise you'll lose everything above that. Don't see something you like? We've got you covered. We'll be rotating back skins that have been featured in the Viewer Store this year over the next few weeks, so be sure to check back often. The Season 8 Viewer Store will hit the battleground in the 8.2 upgrade update targeted for February 2021, with brand new skins and more ways to earn viewer points and improvements to how quickly you can earn points. So I'm assuming there will be some promotional things on Twitch whenever there's SPL going on, and maybe some other ways, but there is one very important way that we get to know. Speaking of new ways to earn points, starting this week we'll be rolling out an all-new feature to a small group of players for testing. This new feature will allow players to earn viewer points and other rewards by watching ads. Now, we know you probably have a few questions and we wanted to be upfront and clear about a few things. These ads are completely optional. Players that would like to earn viewer points via this new feature will need to click the new Earn Rewards button on the home menu and opt in for an ad to start playing. If you don't opt in, you'll never see an ad and your Smite experience will be the same as always. We will never add forced or unskippable ads to Smite ever. In the future, we're considering an option to hide the menu item for those who are completely disinterested in ads. So, if you have everything, no need to be angry. You won't be annoyed by this at all. Ads shown are a quality standard that you'd see on TV or other mainstream video service providers or streaming platforms. Nothing cheap or sketchy, which is very good because they kind of worked with some sketchy stuff in the past. I guess now they basically just use Google AdSense or something of that type, like the stuff they see on YouTube. If you watch an ad, you'll always receive a reward. Every ad watched will award viewer points, and you can also earn other rewards like boosters and Odyssey chests for watching multiple ads. We are rolling out these features to a very small percentage of players to start. This is intentional. Not only will we be monitoring this group for testing, we'll also be paying close attention to player feedback. Our main goal for this system is to add a new way for players to earn free rewards that's easy and non-intrusive. We'll be sure to keep you all updated as we test, iterate, and roll this feature out to more players. Going forward, we plan to keep the Viewer Store in Smite with a similar point carry over structure from season to season. As always, we'll be sure to let you know as we continue to make changes and improvements to the system. And then there's some troubleshooting stuff. And the really cool thing is that somebody already has this feature. I unfortunately don't have it, but XXV Angel on Reddit posted an image of the feature so we can see what it looks like and how exactly it works. What you see here is that you can get 100 viewer points for watching an ad. So 10 ads is 1,000 points. Not massive. It will take quite a while to get something from that, but at the same time, you can do this parallel to doing other things. So you could have a Twitch stream open and you could watch an ad on Smite. And then we have the collection rewards here. Keep in mind, this is all just a testing phase as well. So this value may change and these values may all change. It may be harder or easier to unlock things in the end because they're just trying to see how well received the system is at the current point. So you can get a favored team booster for watching 15 ads here. I don't know if this booster changes occasionally, but that's what it is at the moment at least. And more importantly, you can get an Odyssey bonus treasure chest for watching 50 ads. Now, it'll take quite a while to watch 50 ads, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, the Odyssey bonus chest, I think, has a relatively high chance to give you a skin. Apparently, those chests have an increased chance to give you skin over something else, and there are a lot of skins in there, and even if you don't get a skin, I mean, at least you have another cosmetic out of the way if you're a paying player that buys something occasionally that you can't get from a chest anymore. So, yeah, 50 ads is something that you'd think you could just rush through. That's not how it works, though. Apparently, there's a limitation on the ads. It's not 100% clear yet what the break is, but XXV Angel maybe that's 25 Angel actually, I don't know. Says ads are average YouTube length, so from 5 to 30 seconds. And after 1 to 3 ads, the buttons will be grayed out, and the button to open the window also disappears. Haven't received anything yet, but I'll see once I do. The ad refreshes at maximum 30 minutes, but I don't know for certain. So it seems like, depending on the length of the ad, maybe as well, you will be somewhat restricted in how many you can watch. Maybe you can watch like 1 before each game, or up to 3 for each game. But if you're playing a lot of games and you're a free-to-play player that just plays Smite a lot in general, I think you'll still get quite a fair bit out of this. Like, if you get at least 1 ad between every game you play, say you're a very active player and you get, I don't know, let's just say 10 games per day, and then you could get 50 for an Odyssey chest in like 5 days to a week, depending on how much you play, like if you play every day or something. But, you know, you get the general idea. So you can get this relatively quickly if you play a lot and you watch the ads a lot and remember to do that in between. That's probably something that you'll have to do for yourself. Though I could imagine that in the long run, maybe Hirez does it in a way where you can opt in and say, get this pop-up whenever you're in queue or something. Whereas at the moment, I think you have to manually click it every time and remember to do that every time. So I think it's a cool feature. I think it's nice bonus stuff. Like, we literally don't lose anything by getting this. Those who want to gain something from it gain something. And the ads are also not the sketchy mobile type, apparently, which I think is a relief, because there's some shady stuff there that I think wouldn't really be a good look in a game where it's like your standard YouTube ad is the same thing you'll see everywhere. You know, it's just ads. Like, as long as you're not forced to watch them, as long as they don't, or as long as you don't at a disadvantage for not watching them, I think it's a pretty cool feature. So yeah, that's what it looks like for now. We'll see how it changes until it's released to all players. But I'm looking forward to seeing it in game, see how it works out. And maybe it's something I'll just pop on in queue. What's also going to be interesting is what happens if you turn on the ad, but then tap out. Like, will it play in the background? Will the sound still play? Is there a difference between full screen and windowed? Because otherwise, like, you could just click on watch the ad and tap out every time. Just saying. We'll find out. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you for the next one later. If you're new to the channel, click the sub button and maybe the bell so you're notified of upcoming videos. ZiSotto, out.